previously on Glamp Review. We covered the transportation system and how Fort Wilderness is so large that it has its very own internal bus transportation system. We also covered how you can make requests to your reservation that may help you get the loop and possibly the campsite you want. We also visited Tanya's favorite Disney park, Animal Kingdom, where we just scratched the surface of what Animal Kingdom had to offer.
Oh, Tanya. Tanya, we don't get it, yeah, we're getting wet now.
Now, Disney parks can be expensive for families, but what if I was to tell you there are inexpensive activities to do right at the campground that will satisfy not only you, but your children as well, without the need to go to a Disney park every single day or at all. Now, coming up later, we cover 2 activities that we did that cost less than a family quick service meal at the Magic Kingdom. Also, later in today's episode, once upon a time, Fort Wilderness had a railroad. It ran from 1974 until its demise in 1980. We show you where you can find the ghost of the railroad's past. Did you know that Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground houses some of the happiest ponies and horses on Earth here at Tri-Circle D Ranch? Here you will find all of Walt Disney World's ponies and horses.
Cinderella pony. Oh, that's one of them. Yeah. So they just were a little sweaty, so we rinsed them off before we put them away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Their hair's so pretty when you braid it.
Yeah, that is so pretty.
This is Sherlock. This is one of our older ponies.
Yeah, the other ones we saw out here, they were smaller.
A little bit. They
Yeah.
can be this tall or littler, like
Yeah.
Jane's also
Yeah.
a Cinderella pony, but he does pony rides part-time, yeah.
Now, you won't need a reservations or an appointment to visit the ranch. In the words of Walt Disney, to all come to this happy place, welcome. All guests of Walt Disney World is welcome no matter where you were staying. Just hop on a bus or a boat over to the fort and visit the Tri-Circle D Ranch. Some say the horses here have a little presidential look. The ranch is broken into 2 locations at the fort. The largest location, the icon of Tri-Circle D Ranch, the stable. The stable at the ranch is located as shown. It's just a short walk from Pioneer Hall. Do you know where the Tri-Circle D Ranch name comes from? First, let me give you a little quick education moment here. All ranches have a brand. Now, brands are used by ranchers to claim their property. This brand is usually burned onto the horse or the cattle, leaving a scar. This scar prevents thievery. It also shows other ranchers whose property belongs to who. Now, if you Google it, the way ranchers do this today, they actually freeze brand to negative 300 degrees. This is said to be painless to the horses. Now, whether Disney does this or not, I'm not sure, but one thing is for sure, Disney held true to the theming here and gave their ranch a brand as well. The name of the ranch is embedded into their brand. The Tri-Circle represents the hidden in plain sight Mickey. The head and the ears make 3 circles, so you get the Tri-Circle. The D represents Disney. So put it together, you have Tri-Circle D. Now, that's just a bit of Disney trivia if you're ever in that situation, so you can call this a hidden Mickey within a Mickey. Here at the ranch is where all of Walt Disney World's ponies and horses live. Now, this is also where you will find the 1907 Dragon Calliope. This is a horse-drawn musical instrument that's built into a wagon. It was used in the 1950s in Disneyland, California for the Mickey Mouse Club Circus Parade. In 1907, it was originally built to be coal burning to create the steam that made compressed air blow through whistles to make the music. Now today, it's all done electronically. And when you go into the building here, you actually will find a button next to the display that you can push, and you can listen to the Calliope as you're looking at it.
Yeah. Red.
Hey, Red. Hey, pretty boy.
Buddy. Aren't you a pretty boy?
Baby. Hey, pretty boy. Hey, pretty boy. His name is Skylar. He's a Clydesdale. Hey, beauty boy. That's Samson.
Now this ranch is no show. This is a true working stable where all of Walt Disney World's horses are nurtured.
What you doing, Jamie?
Well, we got what are these, Cinderella horses?
Little Cinderella ponies.
Cinderella ponies. There's a carriage way at the end of that long hallway. And they're gonna hook them up there and they're gonna, I guess, tool them around the campground. Hi.
She's like, oh my gosh, hi!
The other location of Tri-Circle D Ranch can be found at the Trailblaze Corral, located adjacent to the Outpost bus stop at the front of the park. Here you can schedule a horseback ride through the wilderness here at the fort. During our visit, horseback riding was not available, but if it was, you would simply make a reservations online or through the My Disney Experience app.
Pretty.
How much does it cost to go through? It's $65 for the carriage that holds up to 4 adults or 2 adults and 3 kids. So it's $65 for this food? Yes. Oh, okay.
Here at Disney's Fort Wilderness, there are a few activities that you and your family can do that won't break the bank. The bike barn is where you will find these inexpensive activities. You can also find some of the most expensive activities here as well. I'll list out these expensive activities that we did not do along with their prices. Number 1, firework cruise with a 10 guest maximum starting at $449, which includes a driver. Guided bass fishing excursions with a 5 guest maximum, 2 hours, $235, or 4 hours at $445. Wilderness Back Trail Adventure Segway Tour. You got to be 16 years old or older to do this. This is $90 per person. Some activities that are not quite as expensive as those things that we also did not do, but I'll list them out as well. Wilderness Archery Experience. This is $49 per 90 minutes. This actually looked pretty fun, and sorry I did not get any footage of this. This is held directly behind the bike barn. L&B Gem Mining Company. They have 3 stages here, which number 1, the first stage is Pay Dirt at $10.49. Number 2 is Emerald Strike at $16.99, and the Mother Lode at $32.99. I'm not quite sure what this all entails, but you use this contraption right here to do your mining, and they provide you with all the tools and things that you use to actually do the mining, but this is where it's done at. The funnest activity on the cheap that we did was canoeing, which was only $8.50 per 30 minutes, which includes 2 people in 1 canoe. We did the entire loop in 45 minutes to give you an idea. They said most people take about an hour to do it, but we did it in 45. Kayaks are the exact same price for the exact same 2 people and all that. It's just a different type of boat. This activity also has a cutoff time which you cannot rent beyond, which is 4 o'clock, which they won't allow you to rent it after 4. We got over there at 4:15, so we were 15 minutes past the time that they allowed the rental for these. They close at 5 o'clock, so I guess at 4 o'clock they want to make sure they have all the kayaks and canoes back. I knew that Disney's all about hospitality, so maybe I used that to my advantage. They probably did let us go only because I had told them I've canoed before, and I knew what I was doing, so I did. But I didn't tell them that Tanya hadn't. So coming up, we'll show a little bit more of this activity, but first, let's show the other cheap activity that we did, which was Mickey tie-dyes, which was $17 per shirt. So what's that doing? That's prepping? I've never done tie-dye
so
before.
the ash kind of helps the colors kind of they'll stick and they'll get more vibrant.
Okay.
These are the colors.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, so you can choose the color combinations, or you can pretty much choose
Okay.
any combination you want as well.
That's cool. Alright.
Let me get it over here if that's all right with you guys.
Yeah, that's good.
So we have all our dye bottles right here. We have 9 different colors.
All right.
You can pretty much choose any combination of colors, with little exceptions. Certain colors are not friends with each other, so purple and yellow are not friends with each other.
Okay.
Green and orange. If you put those 2 next to each other, we'll make brown.
Oh,
So just try to
yeah.
keep them away from each other.
Okay.
Other than that, for your Mickey, this is going to be right here. Your three little.
That's the ears.
Yep. That's going to be the head and the ears.
Okay,
Make
okay.
those all the same color, and then do the next color as a contrasting color. So if this is a dark color, make this a light color. Try to stick
Yeah.
to that.
So those 3 need to be one color.
Yeah.
So each of these is going to be like a color?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
They kind of go around like in bands of the shirt.
Okay, okay.
If you guys want more white, try to just do the outside. If you want to get more colors in there, you can kind of get in with the dye nozzle and really thoroughly soak the shirt.
Okay.
And then once you guys are ready, you can come and let me know, and I can wrap the
Okay.
shirt up for you guys.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Oh.
So we're kind of near. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, I think she's done. Let me get out of the way here before I get tied down on something I ain't
Kind of
supposed
reach
to.
around you and start squeezing. This is my tie-dye t-shirt. This is how it turned out.
Yeah, mine turned out a little pink. It was supposed to be red, somehow it turned out pink. All right, guys, drop a comment below. Let us know which one of these shirts looks better to you. Was it worth it? I guess it kind of was. It wasn't too expensive to do. It was an activity that was fun that you and your family could have fun doing. My personal taste is I think Tanya's turned out better than mine. Mine just That was supposed to be red. Somehow that's turned out like a fuchsia pink color. But, and I'm not sure why. I don't know. We let them soak for probably 10 days because we waited till we got home before we did the next part, which they wanted you to wash it, put a little bit of laundry detergent in. I probably put too much laundry detergent in. I don't know. I washed them separate. I didn't mix them like it said, and they had directions, and I followed the directions. I just don't know. I mean, maybe I put too much dye. Maybe I should have put less. We've never done tie-dye before. Drop a comment below. Let us know if you've ever done it at the fort and how yours turned out. Anyway, that's enough of this stuff here. Let's get back to the show. Coming up, we take a canoe ride through the wild wilderness at the fort. Also coming up, once upon a time, Fort Wilderness had a railroad. It ran from 1974 until its demise in 1980. We show you where you can find the ghost of the railroad's past. More of that in a moment. But first, let's spend a day at the Magic Kingdom.
We are at Magic Kingdom. Let's go see what we can do.
Yeah. Tron, what do you think?
Please supervise younger people.
You love Tron.
Stay clear.
Will soon be home to Cars Land. Staple of this park is going to be replaced with Cars Land, which, hey, I'm happy about actually. I wish they could just keep this and add on. This is our niece's favorite ride.
Yes.
We're doing this in tribute to Hannah.
Coming up, did you know Fort Wilderness once had a railroad? Now, if you've made it this far and you like the content I make, smash the like button. By smashing the like button, this will let YouTube know our content is engaging and it pushes it out to more viewers. Comments also will tell YouTube our content is engaging, and that will help further promote this video to new viewers. Also, if you've not already done so, please subscribe. Doing all this helps support us and allows us to continue making this great content. Fort Wilderness had its very own railroad that made its debut in 1974. It would ultimately come to its demise in 1979, and then in 1980 it would officially cease operation. The railroad ran on 3.5 miles of track, carrying guests from one end of the park to the other, and even making a stop at River Country, which was Fort Wilderness's very own water park. Actually, it was Walt Disney World's first water park. You didn't know Fort Wilderness had a water park? Well, it did. River Country operated for 25 years until it was replaced by Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. River Country was permanently closed in 2001. Now, sorry for that sidestep. Let's get back to the railroad. The narrow gauge locomotives were custom made in 1973 in California and then transported all the way to the fort for its opening day on January 1st, 1974. The 3.5 mile track was twice the length of Magic Kingdom's railroad. To kind of give you an idea, the cost to ride the railroad was only $1 for an entire day, which was from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. The railroad would ultimately come to its demise because of shortcuts during construction by the contractor, which would lead to derailments, maintenance issues, pedestrian safety, and noise. There was also only one water filling station at the Gateway Depot, which is now the Outpost Depot. The railroad operators would sometimes not fill the saddle tanks with enough water to generate the steam, causing the locomotive to run out of steam, stranding guests in the middle of the forest. Imagine tent camping and being woke up at 7 o'clock a.m. to a whistle sound of a locomotive. All of this that's mentioned would come to a head in 1979 when a non-fatal but serious accident would occur to a guest. The railroad immediately ceased operation and would ultimately close officially in 1980. So safety, high maintenance would be the cause of the railroad's demise. There are some locations around the campground that you can find remnants of this old railroad. The very easiest to find are between loops 700 and 800, particularly behind 701, 702, and 704. You can see old cross ties that are still in place today, slowly rotting away. You can also see these old railroad beds at the Meadow Trading Post. If you look ever so close, you can see the hump where the old train bed was. Today you can see a tribute to the old Fort Wilderness Railroad at the Meadow Swimming Pool. And that is a quick summarized version of the rise and fall of the Fort Wilderness Railroad. Coming up, we test out the canoes for our adventure that cost us less than a hamburger at the Magic Kingdom.
All right, Tanya. Ready to go. I'll take the canoe out. Try the canoes. Okay, now walk to the center, low center of gravity. Low center of gravity. Lean down. You gotta bend down. You gotta almost crawl. Can't stand straight up. Yeah, there you go. Sit however you want to sit.
Oh, so I face this way?
Well, you can face forward if you want to. You can do it. Face. You can turn around the other way. Turn around the other way. Yeah. There you go. Oh, we got a snake in the water. I was kidding. Huh? No, you're good. No, that's the way the canoe does. That's a canoe. Don't do your paddle like that, babe. You're slowing us down. Canoeing out here at Fort Wilderness. Tanya's canoeing. Look at her. You steer the other way, baby. You're about to go into the grass. This is fun. Steering us into the tree, babe. Slow paddles. Slow paddles.
Do I need a paddle?
No.
Do I need a paddle, or are you doing?
I'm good.
Okay.
I have a nice little ride up there.
So we just keep going around?
Yeah, we go under the road.
Huh?
Go under the road.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, that's a dead end straight ahead.
Oh, okay.
I've got it.
Okay.
I've done this before.
Okay. Well,
I've done this before.
I'm glad you have, because I'm glad you have, because I haven't.
Okay, well, I'm a canoe professional. Yeah.
That was nice of them letting us go ahead and go.
Huh?
That was nice of them letting us go
Yeah,
ahead
I
and
know.
go.
That's Disney, you know. They don't want to like make anybody mad. That's why I was like, oh, she gets off at 4 o'clock. I don't have time to get up there. Which was true.
I'm sitting up here very still.
Huh?
I'm sitting up here very still.
Very still.
I don't like this water.
Huh?
I don't like this water.
You don't like the water, you can't see.
Mm-hmm. Jamie's doing all the hard work back there.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Burn that pizza off, man. Burn all them carbohydrates.
Wow, there ain't nobody back here.
Huh?
There ain't nobody back here.
I know. Yeah, you in nature back here in Florida. You're in the Florida Everglades.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, hey, hey. We're in the Florida Everglades.
See, if we was at a park today, we wouldn't be able to enjoy this.
No.
If we was at a park today, we wouldn't be able to do this. So it's good to take some off days to enjoy the activities
Yes.
at the campground.
They got a lot of cool stuff to do. Like this canoe.
He told me he was going to do all the paddling, so I ain't got to worry about it. So.
That's right. He's kind of messing me up. Kept just turning me the wrong way.
Well, that's less work for me.
Huh?
It's less work for me.
Yeah. I gave us a little air horn in case we need an emergency. So we go.
You think you'd see deer back here? Huh?
Little gator over there.
I don't know, something just went in the water out there.
Yeah, a little gator up there. It's the dog park right there, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's the dog park.
Mm.
That's the backside of the dog park. I don't know where to go right here. I think it's this way. I don't think you go that way.
That looks like it dead ends down there, don't it?
Yeah.
How you doing back there?
I'm doing good.
Okay. Good deal.
I'm enjoying myself.
Good deal. Yay, we went the right way. This is a little walk bridge that we can take over to the movies area and the campfire.
Watch your head, you're going through the bridge.
Yeah. And our site's going to be up here on the right.
Alright, well, watch your head to the branches. Watch your head on the branches. Oh no. Oh, okay.
And here we are.
Oh yeah,
There's our camper right there. Right there we are. It's spot 612. And now we're back. Alright, you can take us to shore now, sir. Yep, showing our site right there we are.
So I mean, if I look at it, Mom did that
Coming up next time as we continue our Fort Wilderness adventure. The cabins are now being replaced with a DVC cabin with an all-new look and feel. And now it appears that Disney is back on with Building Reflections, a 10-story DVC luxury resort. Could DVC be slowly taking over Fort Wilderness? We will touch on this as we tour the cabin loops in the next episode. Also in the next episode, we will venture around the campground to see what's all around. If you like what you saw today, please smash the like button. It's a great way to show your support of our channel. Also, if you're new to our channel, please subscribe and make sure all notifications are set to on so you don't miss any of our future content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.